right, fourth quarter action here from Lions Field in North Augusta. Ashley Brown, Matt Lane, Nathan Edwards, Stephanie French, and the entire crew, and they're throwing it here. And it's caught, and it's going to be a touchdown. So Fox Creek tacks on another score. And that was, I believe, number 8 who got that one. So that was Malik Hightower.
Again,
he was being congratulated by number 9. I didn't want to get him mixed up there. But number 8, Hightower, got the catch.
And Hightower with another nifty run after the catch. Really good catch, but even better run and another missed tackle from Augusta Christian.
You see they're doing the, jumping and bumping chest.
Right.
People don't realize that when we make a good call during the game, Matt and I do that.
Yeah. Again, you can't hear it, but plenty of noises are being made as it's so difficult to get up there.
The extra point is good. It's 38-0, Fox Creek. I mean, again, you could have polled 1,000 people in the CSRA. I don't think anybody picks this score.
You're right. But
for
just
this game. I mean,
another,
that's unbelievable.
Just poor tackle from Augusta Christian, and give Fox Creek the credit because they're able to run through them. They're not going down easy. I mean, they're running through each and every catch and run. They act like they should be getting in the end zone, and right there, without Hightower's incredible individual effort, breaking that tackle, it would be, they would have had to go for it again.
Well, last week we were expecting a close game, Lincoln County, Washington Wilkes, and Lincoln County jumped out to a 26-0 lead. Obviously, Washington Wilkes scored, made it a little closer. This week, I was expecting a field goal game, a close game between these two, and instead it's been all Fox Creek. So I'm not going to say anything about next week's Midland Valley Strom-Thurmond game.
I think a lot of folks would rather you not say anything. Game or no game.
Game or no game. Well played, sir. Well played. All right, back deep is Willis. There you see him. Number 15 for Augusta Christian as Ray kicks it off. And Fox Creek on their way to their first win of the year. Augusta Christian is going to drop to 1-2. And it is fielded by Garner. Garner, a little head of steam here to the outside. Garner along the right is going to get up near the 40, and that's where he's brought down at about the 39. So Augusta Christian will have good field position. Their problem is they need 6 scores and not field goals. We mentioned the Fox Creek coaches, the Augusta Christian coaches. I know you're very familiar with Coach Walton and Coach Charles Cooper, the associate head coach. Yeah. Also, a former standout player for Augusta Christian, Nathan Duffy, on the sidelines for the Lions.
And Joey
Glover, yeah. Nathan Duffy was an outstanding quarterback here. Was a coach at Curtis Baptist, head coach there, and led them to a state title. And Beyersdorfer going to hand the football off. Is that Adaman back in there? Yeah, that's Adaman back in there. And now he's going right back out. It's been that kind of night, hasn't it?
Really has.
Finally gets back in the game, loses the helmet, and has to come out.
Asked if he wants any water. He's like, I just went in there.
I just want to play. I just want to make a play for my team. Fox Creek, Augusta Christian, second down and long one, maybe 2. And the quarterback, Beyersdorfer, going to keep it for the first down. So they're across midfield. They've been there plenty. They can't get it in the end zone.
And while we got a moment, I want to talk about the Fox Creek Scholar of the Game. Coming from the East Georgia State College Scholar of the Game, it's number 55, Garrett Whitfield. He's the starting offensive tackle for the Predators. He's in the top 10 of the junior class and has a 3.74 GPA. He plays basketball, loves to hunt and watch college football. He wants to go to the Citadel and major in criminal justice and electrical engineering. And folks over at East Georgia State College want to congratulate Garrett Whitfield as the Fox Creek Scholar of the Game.
Matt would like to be in the top 10 of that junior class. He'll take it now. How old are you, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, if I could be in the top 10 of anything, blind draw. I'm probably going to take. Yeah, I'm good. I'll let that ride.
All right.
I like my odds.
Augusta Christian with the football on the move, but, man, they are having a nightmare-type evening. Down 38-0 to their rivals from Fox Creek. Meyersdorfer hands it to Adamman, and he is around the right side and runs into one of his own players there. It is a first down for the Lions. Big kid there, Davis Adamman, senior. Much different outcome from a year ago when Augusta Christian won this game 33-7. And Adamman had 3 touchdowns. The Lions, we mentioned they won that state title in 2012. They were 13-0. Since then, if they lose this game, they're 8-17. Adamman, they faked it to him, and the quarterback kept it. So Beiersdorfer inside the 25. Another first down for the Lions. They're just short of the 20. And speaking of the 20, the tackle made that time by number 20, Daniel Hain. It's another good sophomore on this defense. Hain, and we mentioned Green a couple of moments ago. And Augusta Christian trying to get a score here, get something going. Give it to Adamman, the big fella up the middle. Trying to run behind Tristan Hahn, their big offensive lineman. He might be the next recruit, number 60 in white for Augusta Christian. We mentioned, he's the right tackle, I believe. We mentioned Zach Giella. The next guy to get some looks might be Tristan Hahn, big kid himself. And Beiersdorfer, 3 wide receivers to the near side of the field. And a bad snap. And Beiersdorfer has had a rough night with those. Now that one, not as high as the others, but boy, it came shooting back there.
It came pretty quick. And Beiersdorfer also the punter, so as AB alluded to, seen a lot of those tonight.
Well, and again, I was told, I wasn't at their game against Augusta Prep. Obviously, we had a game, but I was told that was a struggle for them that night. And you see on the Doctors Hospital Instant Replay. Down to about 8 minutes to go in this one. And that one's incomplete. And this is what, I mean, we said it last week with Washington Wilkes, but it's true. This is almost one of those films I know you want to work on things, but, man, At some point you just go, let's just chalk that one to a bad night. I mean, nothing has gone right for the Lions. It's 4th and 27, I'm being told by Nathan. They've had a tonight, 4th and long. So they're going to go for it. Snap good this time. Beiersdorfer, they're going to set up the screen to Adamman. Adamman going to stiff arm one player, and he's inside the 25 to the 24, but well short of the first down. And so Fox Creek will take over, and you would assume here Fox Creek might try to run some clock. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with more, though. Fox Creek on top, 38-zip, fourth quarter action, WJBF Game Night Live.
Big trucks can be killers, and if you're hit by one of these killer machines, it can be too big for you to handle on your own. Don't wait for those big insurance companies to take advantage of you. Tell them to talk to your attorney. When it comes to big trucks, the Alexander Shannara team of attorneys know what they're talking about. You know who to call. Call the Alexander Shannara team of attorneys.
I'm Alexander Shannara. If you've been injured in an accident, call now, CSRA.
Back at Lions Field here in North Augusta, South Carolina. Gorgeous night for football, and it's been a beautiful night, but hadn't been a great one if you're an Augusta Christian fan. They trail big, 38-0. Fox Creek with the football. They hand it off, and here goes KJ Green, still on his feet. Green running hard. He's brought down at about the 33-yard line. The clock runs here as Green picked up about 6 or 7. Actually, give him more than that. 9 yards on the play. We got a player down momentarily. As Matt mentioned, at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll announce the McDonald's offensive and defensive players of the game. And you see Green running hard on our Doctors Hospital instant replay. Green now has 120 yards on the ground, and he had an 85-yard run called back. So you have 200. Have that counted. And then you throw in Swires with his over 100 yards tonight. And he's done it on just a handful of carries, 106 now, including an 87-yard touchdown. And the quarterback has also played pretty well. So it's night running the football. The quarterback, Charlton, has 60 yards. Nathan's all over it. I can't mention a name without him putting some stats in front of me. Love it. Charlton, he tried to get the handoff in late. Kind of a botched play, but I tell you, one thing again, these Fox Creek kids are running hard, man, all of them. Give them credit.
Again, even in a position where surely they're going to be taking, not get any yards, maybe go backwards, they still figure out a way to get a first down.
That was number 9 on the carry that time, Heron. Charlton's still in there at quarterback. Going to get any easier for Augusta Christian next week. They play a pretty good Westminster team. And the handoff, boy, the quarterback was hammered right as he handed the football off. Adaman came in there and crushed the quarterback. There was a fumble. Actually, I say it was Adaman. It was actually 74. That is Jacob Beaver. Adaman 44 and Beaver 74, both in there. Second and 16, Fox Creek, midway through the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout on the field at the 6-minute mark. So timeout on the field. And it's been all Fox Creek, 38-0. Our WJBF Game Night Live, we started our broadcast this year at Lakeside, where North Augusta really did a number on the Panthers. Then we went to Washington Wilkes last week. Lincoln County was a 26-13 winner there. And tonight it's been all Fox Creek. Next week, we stay in South Carolina. We head to Midland Valley to watch Rick Knight's Midland Valley Mustangs and quarterback Daniel Carr against Strom Thurmond. Coach Hillary and Strom Thurmond invade the Valley next week right here on WJBF Sports Game Night Live. Also, if you're out and about watching games, you can watch all these games, can you not, Matt Lane, on the terrific app.
That's right. On your smartphone. You can also watch it online, even on your laptop. I know how much you like to do that. You can see the replays.
Of course.
Most importantly, watch the play-by-play broadcast from this game. And it's all free. From WJBF News Channel 6. Just go to the App Store on your smartphone, download the WJBF High School Sports app, and click on Game Night Live. It's a pretty good app. I've seen multiple people actually watching the game here on their phones while they're at the game, just seeing if it would work, and it works rather well.
Not a whole lot of fireworks for Augusta Christian tonight, but I see some off in the
there's
distance.
some down the road.
Somebody shooting off some fireworks on the river, it looks like. We're right here just off of the Savannah River, just across into South Carolina. There you see some of the shots of the fireworks in the background. Good job by the crew.
Any night fireworks, unless you're in the state of Georgia.
What now?
Unless you're in the state of Georgia.
Oh, okay. They're legal now, yeah. in that lane. Oh, and here goes another big play for Fox Creek. And are you kidding? Another touchdown. And Fox Creek is just rolling. And I tell you, it's going to be one of those games that Keith Walton kind of puts a notation beside, I think. Malik Hightower on the catch. Charlton. Doctors Hospital Instant Replay. It was a long touchdown throw, catch, and run from Charlton to Malik Hightower. And like I said, Keith Walton is probably making a little notation. Okay. Up 38-0, 5 minutes to go, and they're throwing passes. I don't know. It's early in the year. This is their second game, and they might be working on things. But
yeah, it's always kind of a different. And it's something that
always tough to second guess coaches. You don't know what they're working on.
Yeah, a lot of different teams in the area over the years. I know Washington County has had to deal with that over the years. So,
all right, it's 45-zip Fox Creek. Back with more WJBF Sports Game Night Live in a moment.
Man.
We're back at Lions Memorial Field, North Augusta. And right now, Fox Creek, all the fireworks are for the Fox Creek Predators as they are rolling 45-0 over their arch rivals. Again, they've only won one game in this 7-game series, and they won that by 7 2 years ago. And now they're up 45. Augusta Christian gets the ball back.
There, so we're at the.
Augusta Christian's going to have a whole lot of yards for no points to show for it, especially if you take away the botch punts. You take away those 3 snaps,
Personal
they've
foul,
got some yardage
face
tonight.
mask on the defense, 15
reason,
yards
not
at the
able
end of
to
the
get in
run.
the end zone.
Be a first down.
Well, and then in the second half, Fox Creek is just they've ran through just about every tackle that Augusta Christian has tried to put out there. I mean, it's not been one time they've had the chance that they just had a running back just run straight down the sideline and pretty much outrun the majority of the defense. But other than that, it's just been breaking tackles and just continuing to push and try and getting those extra yards and getting a couple, not just one touchdown, but a couple of touchdowns through broken tackles.
And Coach Walton was the coach at the helm when they went 13-0 in 2012. And trust me, they had plenty of offense. They finished off drives that year. And they had, of course, Tyler Robertson, and they had Thomas Banks. Robertson now at Chattanooga, and Banks now at Georgia Southern. And you remember, Banks was hurt that year, missed part of the season, and they still won the state. So Augusta Christian with the ball. They pitch it out. Here's Garner around the right side. And Garner, hit hard. Augusta Payne Center hit of the game. How do you do? Number 26 for Fox Creek. That is Jordan Rawls with a huge hit.
You see our Augusta Payne Center hit of the game coming around the corner there, and as you see, the running back almost collapsed right when he was hit.
Get back. Number 52. 10-yard
It's a real
penalty.
strong tackle.
Still second down. Okay.
Creek defender. It's like second down here. We'll see more of running out the clock from Augusta Christian. As Adaman gets to the outside, big fella with the stiff arms, still throwing him out. Again, missed a little part of the game. He was banged up a little bit, but glad to see him back and still running hard. Again, a great rivalry here in the CSRA between these two teams, a battle for the paddle. We also have a battle for the paddle in the WJBF Border Bowl each and every year. Again, the best of Georgia, the best of South Carolina. Always a fun game each and every year. And again, this year doing something a little bit different, giving the kids an opportunity through the combine that we had to get a spot in the Border Bowl. And
Yeah,
a couple of
course.
kids able to do that.
I love they gave some automatic spots to some guys because let's face it, you're not going to see every kid play.
You're not.
Some kids may have some injuries, minor, get banged up, that kind of thing, and you're giving them an opportunity to show that they can. They've got the skills
And
it takes
yeah.
to become a player.
Yeah, letting them get out there and do football-specific skills. And, again, we've had some names that you would think that would dominate in certain things. You'll just get a kid from a random school that'll just it'll be the long jump. It'll be the 40-yard dash. It'll be the bench press. It's always one of the best events here locally in terms of high school football, kind of getting geared up for the season. And, again, last year, you elected to get under the bench and kind of see what you were made of. And
2 reps of 65 pounds.
I was
repping it out.
It was a sight to behold.
Augusta Christian on the move, but this is way too little, too late. Under 2 minutes. 45-0, Fox Creek. And I'm being told those were the Green Jackets fireworks. We thought they were. We were speculating. Nathan thought they were. And they are in the Orange Theory Fitness orange zone, and now they're in the end zone. Touchdown. Beiersdorfer. The touchdown for Augusta Christian. So the Lions do not get shut out here. While it's been a rough night, they are on the board. So they're going for 2. Beiersdorfer going to throw it, looking in the end zone, and it is incomplete. They have not had a good night throwing the football. So 45-6, Fox Creek. And now the Predators will get the ball back here with 1:46 to go. After the game, you'll hear from head coach Derek Quinn, and you'll also get to find out who our McDonald's offensive and defensive players of the game are.
Getting a lot of different folks getting touches tonight.
Yeah, tough to choose really on the offense. You had the quarterback, Caleb Charlton, had a great game. He ran a touchdown, threw a couple of touchdowns.
Yes, Swires had a big game.
He had the 87-yard touchdown run, and, of course, K.J. Green would have had 200 yards had that 85-yarder not been called back. So he had a great game. Nathan Edwards had a great game up here in the booth.
He did
with
it.
us. Stats all over the place.
An
Getting it done.
above-average job tonight.
Above average, no doubt.
Remember you mentioning that every time you said a player's name, there was a stat there.
Yeah, Nathan's saying that after you questioned him, he had to work hard and step his game up. So you sort of were the inspiration behind his terrific effort tonight.
Half of life is dealing with feedback. And you either make it work for you or you go in a hole. And right there, Nathan
It's
showed.
dealing with something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's feedback. Here's a kickoff, and Fox Creek's going to have it. And look at this run. Are you kidding me? Now that's not a 200-pound guy running that hard. He's probably $150 at best, but a good hard run that time.
Yeah, been very impressive Fox Creek this game. Not only the big guys working hard in the trenches, but a lot of these skilled players on offense and defense. Some of the tackles we've seen tonight, these Fox Creek defenders have been coming full speed, kind of launching themselves in to make the tackle. And that's the kind of stuff that you have to do if you want to make the surefire tackle. Use the body weight to your advantage. But, again, just running through tackles.
That's Jonte Heron. Jonte Heron just dragging. And like I said, it's not
hard.
like he's Herschel Walker out there. He's
Right.
a 150-pound guy, but look, freshman Nolan Greenwood went on. He got a hold of him, didn't let go, but he got drugged for a few yards there. And now it looks like a different back in there for Fox Creek, number 17. That's Robbie Stevens. And the clock is running here, under a minute to go now. So Fox Creek is going to even their record at 1-1, and Augusta Christian is going to fall to 1-2 with back-to-back losses. We mentioned they go to Westminster next week, while Fox Creek will be at home against Wagner Sally. So Fox Creek in a shotgun here. And that's going to do it, I believe, as the ball carrier had his helmet ripped off. And that's going to do it. Fox Creek is going to get a very lopsided 39-point victory. 45-6 is your final score tonight from here at Lions Field. And boy, what a performance by Fox Creek. You got Derek Quinn's team came ready to play in that first drive. It looked like maybe that was a little bit of a wake-up call. And then after that, they just took over, Matt.
Yeah, just really kind of wild to watch. You think a game's going to go one way, and then you kind of get past the first couple series. You think the jitters get out, and then you just see that, man, one team does a great job of making adjustments, and then they kind of never look back, really. I mean, Fox Creek kind of took the momentum, and it was Augusta Christian really never had another chance to get it back. They just held on to it, and you saw that through Fox Creek the entire game. They were running to make the tackle, running, through ball carriers, and then when they had the ball, my goodness.
We're about to have the paddle presentation, I believe, Matt. As a matter of fact, I think we are ready. Let's go down to Stephanie with head coach Derek Quinn, and he's got a little partner with him.
Hey, Coach, definitely a great game for you guys. Let in a touchdown at the end there, but you guys have the paddle now, second time in this rivalry. How do you feel right now?
I don't have words to describe it. Since I got the job here, this was the game I was looking for, to get our kids on the right track. They've really bought into our system. My assistant coaches, all of them, have really bought in, and it's a great day.
Of course, this is your first year here at Fox Creek. To win this year, what's the momentum going forward in the rest of the season for you?
Well, we're not going to be satisfied by no means. We got a lot of stuff to get better. We made some dumb mistakes in the second half, and but right now we're going to enjoy this. We're going to enjoy it and get ready for next week.
Awesome, and of course Wagner Sally next week for you guys. What's the game plan for that? Not letting any secrets out.
Well, I got to watch film first and make sure everybody's healthy and just steadily try to get better.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to you. Go enjoy that with the rest of the team. Matt, AB, back up to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Steph. Well, no words. I told you, rivalry game. This is who he was pointing towards, Augusta Christian, and they get the big win. His team came ready to play. And before we preview next week's game, I think we're going back down on the field here to announce our McDonald's offensive and defensive players of the game. We'll give Steph a second to get that taken care of. Matter of fact, let's go ahead. Do you have the graphic for next week? Let's do that. Next week, just real quick preview. We're at Midland Valley for Midland Valley Strom Thurman. Going to be a great game in South Carolina. Two good programs. Midland Valley kind of on the rise behind quarterback Daniel Carr, and it should be a good one next week. I believe we're ready now to head. Okay, well, let's keep it here just a moment. Daniel Carr, I know, Matt, you're very high on him. Right?
Well, multi-sport athlete, just a tremendous athlete, not only in a lot of different sports, but especially football, just a really smart football player, able to really kind of lead his team. They've had a good couple years under Carr, and they've had some good athletes coming in and out of the program, some guys going on to play some college football. But for Carr, I would expect nothing less than a tremendous showing from him next week.
Yeah, and of course, All right, we're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, stay here because we're going to introduce you to our McDonald's offensive and defensive players of the game as Fox Creek rolls tonight, 45-6. All right, we are back at Lions Memorial Field as Fox Creek tops North Augusta Christian tonight, 45-6 the final score as they win the paddle back. And we're going to go down on the field now. Stephanie French has our McDonald's offensive and defensive players of the game.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm down here with Miguel Ramos with McDonald's, and of course, this is always an exciting thing to do at the end of each game, award the offensive and defensive player of the game. And of course, quick question before we award those, how does McDonald's support student athletes?
We just try our best to reach out to the community as many ways possible. This is one of the many endeavors we do, help and support student athletes, which is a cornerstone of our society.
Awesome, and of course, moment we've been waiting for, offensive player of the game.
So we're going to give the Offensive Player of the Game award.
That is Caleb Charlton, 1 rushing touchdown today, 2 passing touchdowns for you. Congratulations. And we have the Defensive Player of the Game for you.
Here you go.
And that's Cale Green. And of course, guys, I'm going to sneak in over here. Of course, this is such a big game for you guys both. Fox Creek, Augusta Christian, big rivalry game. How does it feel to win that paddle back?
It feels great, especially with all the change with the new coaches, whole new coaching staff, really. It feels really good. That's it.
The same. I just love it here. I just love it. New atmosphere, everything with the new coach. It's great.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to you guys. I'm going to let you guys go back over there and enjoy it. They are celebrating over there.
I appreciate it.
Matt, AV, back up to you guys.
All right, thanks, Steph. And I screwed Stephanie up. I cheated Charlton. Caleb had 3 touchdown passes and a touchdown run.
Yeah.
He got one late I forgot about. So great game for him. And, of course, Cale Green, I thought, really stabilized the defense with
Absolutely.
his plays, rushing the quarterback. And you know, we always talk about, you know, the outside.
Right.
You know, stopping that in.
If he wasn't making a play, he was influencing the plays, and you saw that entire second half. Did a great job.
And there's Miguel Ramos we interviewed him earlier from McDonald's, of course.
Again, we said it earlier.
Making
Miguel,
things happen, baby.
2-0 in North Augusta. He gets it done. He's for hire. If you want to win, invite Miguel to your game.
The Predators cheerleaders have the paddle now as their team wins it 45-6. I want to thank our entire WJBF crew from Chris McCarthy, James Dean, everybody all the way down. Of course, Stephanie French, Savannah Strom with us tonight. Also, of course, up in the booth with us, we had Nathan Edwards, we had Matt Lane, and we had other folks that I've got to thank because Matt is furiously giving me info. So we're going to get it real quick and thank everybody. I want to thank Mark Gaskins as well. Got to thank him. So I want to thank the entire WJBF crew for bringing you tonight's high school action. Remember, catch the replay Sunday at noon on WJBF. Don't forget Football Friday night coming up as well on WJBF at 11:35 with Matt and Nathan. Have a good night, everybody.
Chris,